Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got craziest long distance shots. Is there anything better than a long distance shot in the NBA? I don't know, but Damian Lillard, one of the kings of this shot, pulls up from the NBA logo. Now you see Curry with time expiring off the glass. That's another guy. Damian Lillard and Steph Curry, that's their specialty. And next up here, you see Paul George, telling him to sit back because he's hitting that from the parking lot. You can just sit back and watch Paul hit that all the way from the logo. Look, if I were him defending, I wouldn't step out on that either. But, to have confidence with that shot, that's pretty crazy. Now you see from about 3/4 of the court, you got to celebrate that a little bit. End of the third quarter. Look at Jack just launch it up. Bang. Off the back rim and in. Next up, we got little Kyle Lowry action. Chucking it over his head. What in the world? And tell me how that went in. Was that supposed to be... Well, first off, tell me what that was supposed to be. Was that an and one attempt? Was that an alley-oop? Probably should have been a foul, too. But next up, you see heaving it off the glass and in. And you're still losing the game, but, that's a little spark of momentum right there. Pretty impressive. Chucking it over the hands of an outstretched defender as well. That's a tough shot. Now, Luka up here. This is a man, for his size, he's got some crazy range. You take a look at the shot clock. At 5 seconds, he's got to heave something up. Luka, step back from the logo. Oh, come on now. You can't defend that. That's unguardable. He's stepping out on that too. That's crazy. That's not even from the parking lot. That's from the upper deck. Next up, we got Ja Morant with the crossover into the half quarter. And Golden State, they're trying to get all over that. They know that Ja's got that range as well. Another one of these young superstars. And now you see off-balance fadeaway shot from none other than J.R. Smith. Not LeBron James, J.R. Smith. Look at that. How do you heave that? He's going over towards the sideline. And now Steph Curry, this has got to be one of the craziest shots that I've seen him hit. Goes behind the back into the logo. Look at that. Crossing up a man on the way. And he was running away as he shot that. He knew it was going in. Go for a little swim, Steph Curry. And next up, we got Toronto and Denver. Just a little nonchalant 3/4 of the court shot. Look at that. I mean, just barely even chucked it up there. Got it to go. A little throwback action now. This one's from the other free throw line. And nothing but net. Look at that. Foot on the free throw line. That is a legit 3/4 of the court shot. And next up, Warriors once again. But this time, they're going to be on the other side of things. Wow. That might have been even further. Look at that. Yeah, he's a good 2 feet behind that free throw line. And just bangs it in. That's good, too. There we go. Next up, no way he chucks that in. How do you even have the strength to chuck it? This is Andre Drummond, too. We're not talking about a shooter. This is Andre Drummond. And I guess I understand why he's got that strength. But once again, this is probably the furthest one that we've seen. Yeah. No doubt. What in the world? I don't even understand. How do you chuck a basketball that far? Like, not even throwing it. You're just, okay, well, this one's a throw. You see Steven Adams. That's some Tom Brady-esque stuff right there. Yeah, you got to celebrate that a little bit. Look at that. Patrick Mahomes dropping back right through the net. Steven Adams giving a little shimmy. There you go. And here we go. Now we got Carmelo dribbling up the court. Chucking that up. Wow. He got up and down the court in probably about 2 dribbles right there. And cashes it in. But that's just how Carmelo's been doing it. He's got that long range. You got to step out on that. You got to find a way to defend that. I don't care where he is on the court. And he's got to give him the 3 to the dome at the half. And now this one, what in the world? I mean, I can't even tell. Was that a throw? Was that a shot? He's just chucking it around him. It looked like a throw on the run, like he was a quarterback. It's like Lamar Jackson out there. Look at that right there. Throwing off 1 foot, fade away, chuck. That's a little bit of luck. And now this one, nobody even close to him. And you see his teammates were coming out. They kind of had a feeling that this had a chance. Look at that. Right there, nothing but net. And now here we go once again. You see 2 seconds on the clock before the half. No way. Come on, Dwayne Wade. And now this was on Dwayne Wade's farewell tour too. So he's got to love that. Yep. He's blowing threes right there. First off, gets the defensive play. Dragic with a little bit of help. The spin around, fade away. Look at that. How do you have the coordination to even get that thing close? And now next up here, you got Brandon Ingram fumbling with the ball. Just chucks it up. I'm out of words. Just picks it up. He's not even looking at the hoop. Just chucks it up. I mean, that's some YouTube trick shot type stuff right there. Now you see, oh, you already know what this is. Look at that. End of the first quarter. Prime D Rose right there. NBA Wednesday primetime action, and buries it right over the Washington Wizards. He's standing near the sideline. He's standing right there, those announcers too. So they probably got a real good view of that one going in. And look at that. Prime D Rose. He was something out. Once again, another little throwback. And talking about throws, what in the world? Look at that. High arcing pass. Touchdown over the shoulder. Not even a bank. Nothing but net right there. Ridiculous shot. Now throwing it up the court. Once again, right by the booth on the side. And nails it. Look at that. Nobody's even stepping out on that. I mean, come on. You got to challenge it with the way that these guys are shooting these days. Look at that. One more time. Beautiful view right there. Nothing but nylon. Gonna take a look one more time just because of how, look at how orchestrated that was. And here we go. Next up, heaving it. Look at that. That one's almost touching the rafters up there. And comes all the way back down. Just to pat it on the Lakers, who were absolutely abysmal right here. Down by 30. It was a pretty rough season for the Lakers. And, you know, it was stuff like this that wasn't really helping the wound. A little salt in the wound right there. And Crawford, you know, he's got to celebrate it on the sideline. What a shot. But that's going to mark an end to today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And be sure to tune in to the rest of our content on this channel. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.